All right, guys, I'm back. I'm still out here in the garden. And what I'm doing now is I decided to get rid of these pineapple plants. We got pineapples from them because I bought them as seedlings from the store. And I decided to go ahead on and get rid of them. And the reason for that is it's going to take them too long to grow back. Um, it already take at least 18 months to get a pineapple, and that's if your pineapple plant grow a pup or whatever it needs to. But when doing my research, I could get a pineapple here, but in this area, it grows much slower for my zone because this is not a tropical area. So it grows much slower. So from the research that I was reading and watching, it'll be at least 3 years before I could get a pineapple. Y'all, I can't have nothing sitting in the pot for 3 years. I just can't. The asparagus, because they already showing signs of life, and I know asparagus gonna grow. That's a different story for me. But with the pineapple, I just can't. And plus, they cannot take the cold. They do not look good now. So I decided that I am gonna pull them, and I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna replace them with. So hold on, but I'm gonna show you the pineapple first, and then I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna replace them with. This is how the pineapple is looking, and if you can see right here, these things are already messed up. The top, I'm pretty sure some of this stuff will grow back. Y'all, I just don't have time, and I don't want to. That's the main thing, and it's so easy to pull up. I just don't want to, and it's not gonna be fruiting 3 years. Nah, I can't wait 3 years. Nah, I can't do 3 years with doing this when I could put something in here that could produce possibly in 2 years. This is what this one's looking like. I'm just gonna let it go. It didn't fare well. I mean, some of the things are green, but most of this down here is rotten. I'm just gonna let them go. I don't like to waste things, but we did get pineapple, but it will be forever before we could get another one. And that's what this one is looking like. I don't think they'll be able to stand the cold. And I'm not moving nothing inside my house or trying to thing. And see, they just come up so easily. Now I might will consider planting them in a smaller pot, but they can't take up space in they can't take up space in the 17-gallon pots. So I have to let them go out of here. Now I might could find like just some regular might could find just like some regular pots to put them in or something, just so I could say, well, I could still keep trying. I just can't keep trying them inside my 21-gallon pots. But this is what I'm going to replace them with. Hold on. Guys, some kind of way I thought I was recording and I wasn't. But this is what I'm replacing the pineapple plants. And it is pear trees. I have one over here. This one is a Kefir pear tree, a Pyrus. That's the brand of it, I think. This is a Kefir. I think that's the variety. And this one does have flowers on it, and that is as tall as it is right there. I'm just showing you the very top of it. And then I have another one over here, which is Bartlett. That's a well-known one to me. It's a European pear. It's a Bartlett, and it's tall right there. It's not too tall, and I didn't want them to be real. I did not want them to be real tall, because I want them to grow. Because I'm gonna keep them at a certain height because they're in buckets, so they're in pots. So I'm keeping them at a certain height. I don't want them to get so tall that I can't harvest from them. So I'll be keeping them at a certain height. Y'all know I got my daddy glasses on this morning, so this evening. So if y'all see these glasses and they like this, honey, these glasses are so old. This is sidebar talk because I'm looking at myself as well as you all looking at me, and I can see the glasses to the side. One of my friends, she said, "Girl, why you got them crooked glasses on?" I said, "Girl, these glasses almost as old as we are. These were some of my daddy's famous sunglasses. He wore these things all the time. They are old. I think even my mom wore them after he passed, and they're still in the house. So I grab them every now and then and put them on. And so this would be something that he would definitely love, planting in new trees. That was his thing. He loved trees in the yard. So if you all followed and saw all the trees that I said he planted in the yard besides food trees, every tree in this yard he planted. There wasn't any trees in this yard until he got here. But I have my mixture up, and what I'm stopping to do now, when I realized that my thing wasn't even recording, I was stopping to go get some perlite, because I stirred around the dirt, but I want to keep it a little more loose. It's very compact, and I don't want that. So hold on, guys. Okay, guys, I am back. I went and got the perlite, did a few things for Kaylani, so it's been longer than a few minutes. But I got the perlite over here. I'm trying to raise you all up where y'all could see what I'm going to be doing. I got my perlite. I got my other mixture in here, and I also have some 10-10-10 in this mixture. Hope that's not too overdoing it too much. And I'm going to top it off, of course, with Ocean Forest. But that's what we're doing today. And the first pear tree that we're going to do is the Kefler pear. These trees already have flowers on them. I know every time you have a flower, that don't mean you're going to get a fruit. But, honey, we hoping. Y'all, if y'all haven't been in Home Depot, I got these trees out of Home Depot when I went to Tractor Supply. They didn't have any. Well, what they had fruit trees, but what they had, I already got. So I didn't get any of those. They had some peach trees, apple trees. No, they had apple trees and plum trees at Tractor Supply. At Home Depot, which is where I got these trees from, they had two kind of pear trees, and they had peach trees, several different kind of peach trees, which already had peaches on them and flowers, and they had plum trees, several different kind of plum trees. These trees was $39.99. If you wanted bigger ones, those were $50. I think those were $50 or $59. I want to say $59.99, but I don't want to be saying the wrong thing, but I think that's what it was. So I got my amendments in this soil. I think I have enough. I'm just digging. This soil seems so compact at the bottom. I might put some more perlite in here. I don't want to overdo it, but I don't want the roots to be where they can't move about in this soil. I just started throwing all my amendments in that one thing, so I don't have to be carrying all those bags around. So, but the only thing I didn't put in there is perlite. So we're going to take this out of the bag. Set these things aside. It's chilly here, guys. The wind make it cold, and y'all know me, I'm so quick to get cold. And I'll probably use these pots. Okay, yeah, because they got a stick down here. I'm going to take this off. Take this stick out because I could just let it stick down in here. Yeah, it's a nice little bamboo stick that they have. It's held on with a piece of plastic. And this, I usually, oh guys, I was saying $39.98. It was actually $36.98. $36.98. And I usually take everything that I get from the tree and just hook it on the handle of the thing. I usually take all this stuff off, and I just hook it onto the handle of the bucket that is growing in. And that's just me. That's just something I do. One, it helps me keep up with the name of the tree. And what I can do for the tree, the directions on how to care for it. A lot of times these things are it's kind of like plastic, so the weather really don't mess it up. I still had the ones on here from the pineapple tree, and I still have the ones from the grape tree, the peach tree. All of the tags are still hanging on it. That's just something I do. It gives you the directions on how to care for it, so I just keep it. The name and the pictures on the front, and the directions of how to care for it is on the back. And I don't care if anybody see the price tag. Y'all gonna know how much it costs anyway, because I'm gonna tell you. And anybody else that actually come here in person, I'll tell them, which like my family. And then sometimes people just ask you because they just want to know how you spending money. Okay. Try not to lay it down because I don't want to break it. Get all this extra soil out of it. Okay. Here we go. Okay. I think that's pretty good. I could drop it down just a little bit more because I want this to be down but not under the dirt. So it needs to go right here. So this is still out. Ooh, honey. Now they know better. Child. What you finna do with this? How long gonna take this to break down? Come on, y'all. Stop that. And a rock. Because you know they don't fill they things up all the way. Let me take some of this dirt out. They don't fill their things up all the way with soil and all of that. They put a lot of wood chips in the bottom. And I don't blame them because I don't fill mine all the way up. This one is filled all the way up with soil, but it was already filled up. I'm just using old soil. Okay, I think that's good. Just gonna press it in so I can make sure that the root is getting down in there to the soil. The root is touching the soil. I think this still got to go down some more. Jeez. Louise. There we go. It's tight right there. I need to get it to right here. I can see where it's moist at. I need to be able to get it that far down and still not so high up because I need to be able to water. Try to pull out some more soil and just sit it down on the ground. And I tried to make sure that the trees that I got was standing up straight. Some of them was leaning and I was like, I don't want that. That's already a problem. I want something that was already standing up straight. Even though it had a stick, I was making sure that they could just stand up straight. Because some of them, all of them was tied to a stick. And so if you standing up crooked with the stick, what you going to be doing by yourself? I don't mind them having to have a stick for, support. Push that root down in there. Let it kind of spread out however it want to. And then I'm going to backfill it in. I'm going to go ahead and press it down in there. Let's see, that's kind of leaning. I really want this in the middle of the pot. In the middle of the pot. And if I have to put a stick in here to hold it up, that's fine. That's fine. But I don't want it not to be able to stand on its own. See, like that is standing on its own. And that's what I want. For it to be standing on its own. I may not even need to top this with Ocean Forest. This may be enough soil right here. I just like to add a little Ocean Forest and the amendments go down in when I water it, because Ocean Forest have a lot of different amendments in it, but they seem like they got something in here they sell. So I'm gonna use all their soil. And they definitely tell you to mulch it. I went all the way to Tractor Supply and didn't get the kind of mulch that I use, because other places they just have, to me, what I call the yard mulch. I do have some aspen mulch that I usually use for the quail. I'm not mulching that big pen that they in. I do mulch that the hutch that's in there. Okay, guys, that's one that we have in, and I'm gonna stand it up straight if I have to with that stick. I think that's what they had that stick in there for, and I will put it back and I will Velcro mine on. They had a piece of plastic to it. I'm not doing any plastic. And I think this leaf right here, I'm going to take that off. I don't want to branch way down there. And all my branches up top. And if I have to, I'll put it on this side so I can make sure I have it. I'm going to put it down in there further. And have it standing up straight. Pull it back this way. So and that's what I'll do. Get me a little piece of Velcro and have her standing up straight. So guys, that's one. I'm not going to have you to watch me while I do a whole nother one. I'm hoping y'all can see what I did right there. Yeah. There she is, I think. Yeah. So she's going to be standing up straight, because I'm going to take her and pull her on in this way, because I want her to grow straight up. That's what I'm going to do. All right, guys. I'll come back when I have her mulched in. Okay, they asked that you put a 3-inch layer of mulch around it. Yes, answer it. Hello? Hey, I'm out here in the garden and I'm recording. What's up? Oh, child, what time is it? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I'm out here in the garden, so I already got one pear tree in. I'm gonna put the other one in. And you probably could come after that. Y'all, this Olivia. Y'all know she like to talk to her mommy. All right. Just come on when you get through. I'm gonna put this last pear tree in the bucket. Then I'll be ready. So I don't know, honey. I got one in already. All right, guys, we got this one in, and I'm gonna go on over here to the next one, get that in, and do the same thing. Then I'll probably water it in just a little bit, but that soil is very moist, and I don't think I'm gonna water this in today. That soil is, the soil in the bucket is wet, the soil of the plant is wet, and I don't want to over soak the roots. So maybe tomorrow I'll come out, check it, and water it in. But we have her standing up and she's looking pretty. Let me give y'all a good look from this way. Now see, she's looking good. She's standing up pretty straight too. I took the stick and I moved it behind her so she couldn't lean back. She'll be standing straight up. I think I got her in the middle of the bucket as best I can. Maybe a little more to the right than to the left, but I think she'll be standing up straight pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead on, guys, and I'm going on to the next one. And I'm going to get that done. And I'll see you guys in this garden later.